The poll is part of a political science class at MSUB. The professor who teaches that class says there was some bipartisan concern on some issues, but maybe as expected, there was partisanship in several areas, including the U.S. Senate race in the 37th annual Mountain States poll. It's no surprise the closest poll result is in the U.S. Senate race between incumbent John Tester and Republican challenger Tim Sheehy, tied at 43%. The poll has a 3.56% margin of error.
We saw a very close race, so much so that we weren't able to determine who would be the winner.
Dr. Hope Dool Gentry helped students run the Mountain States poll. The latest national poll from Emerson College shows Sheehy with a 50% to 46% lead over Tester.
Other polls across the country have shown, since the summer, have shown Sheehy in the lead. Single digits, but sometimes by 6 or 8 points. So this is actually very good news for Tester.
Carroll College professor Dr. Jeremy Johnson says polls are always a challenge. In 2018, Tester led 47 to 38% in the Mountain States poll and won 50 to 47%. In 2012, Tester trailed 43 to 40, but won by 48 to 45%. And in 2006, led 46 to 35%, but beat Conrad Burns by less than 1%.
It'd be something of an upset at this point if he wins. However, I think it's still very reasonable. It's still plausible from the polling we've seen, including this poll, that there's certainly a path to victory for Tester.
Every year, the MSU Billings pollsters ask similar questions about Congress and the president, and students add some of their own questions.
The poll ends up being very much on the pulse of what's important and popular in Montana and to Montanans.
This time, the students asked about Constitutional Initiative 128 to amend the state constitution to expressly provide a right to abortion. The poll shows 60% approve the initiative, 25% disapprove. Dr. Gentry believes those who chose third-party candidates and the undecideds could affect the races next week.
They are allowed to say, I don't know, but you can't do that when you go actually into the booth. By that time, they have to pick one.
In Billings, David J., MTN News.